So let's create a Christmas collage. Let's have a look over here. These are my phrases that I want to put in. So I'm going to go to the blue plus, go down to collage, and then it's time to choose the photo. So all of these phrases I'm going to search for in my image search, and I might need to get a little bit creative about how I do this. So I'm going to use the English on the left hand side to search. Now for something like Midnight Mass, you probably won't get any results. So you have to be a bit more creative. So I'm going to go for church. But then you could even get even more specific by putting something like church mass in there. That's going to get you something more specific. So if I scroll down and choose the one which I think is the most appropriate, there's all sorts of ones here that might work well. But I actually think this one looks pretty good. And then all you have to do then is keep going through, putting in whatever you're looking for. So this one's going to be nativity. See what comes up. That one looks good to me. Next one is, there we go. Well, it says Father Christmas actually, but I think this one would give me better results. So I'm looking for Santa. And then slowly but surely you just build up this sequence of images that are going to go into your collage here. Okay, once you've got that, it's time to choose what kind of format you want it to appear in. I'm going to go for this kind of landscape style one. Get rid of that little templates thing. And then we're ready to start putting our text in. Let me also show you that you can just drag and drop images from one section to another. They'll replace each other. And you can also click in one of the boxes and then just adjust the size. But actually I'm going to press undo there because I like the way it's formatted it for me or laid it out for me. Let me also just get the title in, put it in as the name of my project. That'll be handy when I export it. And then let me put some text in. Now you can use these kind of templates, but to be honest, I just put it in myself and then change things like the fonts and the color. So let me change this one to another font. I think, yeah, this Laura regular one would be good. Change the color of it to a white. Drag that into the top left. And then I'm also going to put a little shape behind it. A little red Christmassy shape. But I'm actually going to change the opacity so it kind of becomes see-through, so it makes it a little bit more subtle. And then you can just use the little corners to stretch out the size until it's in a position that you want. Now actually doing this voiceover now makes me realize that I completely messed that first one up. It should be La Messe de Minuit, but anyway, let me carry on and show you how to make this really easy for yourself by actually duplicating each one of these texts. You can see how I duplicate it with that the little plus button which is on that little floating menu that you can see. Check it out in the next one, and it just means that you keep the format of the text and the color and the consistency the same. You can see there, press duplicate again, drag that over to the next one, and all you need to do here is just keep on changing the text so it fits the image that you need it to, you know, it fits the image and on what that image should say. So this one's La Crèche, which is the nativity. Duplicate it again, and this one needs to be Le Sapin de Noël, which is the Christmas tree. And there you go. You can just keep on building these up until you've got all 8 done. Now another thing you can do is use icons. Now for example, for the Christmas turkey, well, it's actually Christmas turkey with chestnuts, but actually I couldn't work out a way to actually find like a turkey with chestnuts. I didn't find that image, so actually I'm using the icon of chestnuts, put it on the top, just to sort of clarify what that means and show to your teacher, yes, I understand what the translation of this means. And when you're all ready, you can download your image just by pressing the download button at the top, and it will download to your machine. But also you can press share and publish. It's going to bring up this little dialog box. Mine's taking a little bit longer than usual. You can share it to Microsoft Teams or Google Classrooms, or you can click that link button and it will create a link, which means you can share your work by copying it. You can also just stick it into a browser like mine is here, and there's your work all ready to go. Okay, bon chance.